Yeah, I don't believe that's problematic at all.
So, okay, cool. So how do you define place?
Place, I hold to something called spatial relativism. So when I say place, it's just going to be a relation between two subjects, which is why we make statements such as Allah is above the throne. We understand space or place in this instance to be the relation or I guess, no, it's as simple as that. The relation between subject A and subject B. Subject A being God and subject B being the throne.
Okay, okay, so do you believe Allah is eternally in some place?
I believe that Allah, at every single point in time, was in the same exact place that He's in right now, which is above the throne. I don't believe that that said location ever changed. I believe that Allah eternally does istiwa.
Okay, so do you believe Allah's throne is created?
Yes, I believe that Allah's throne is created.
So how could He always be in the same place if there wasn't any place for Him to be?
Because I make a distinction between place and location. When we say place, makan, we're taking this to be relational, but this doesn't change the fact. Wait, Korra, when I have an argument, I'll present it. I got you.
JC got baked.
No, she didn't even she wasn't arguing. She was just asking a question, So just because I believe that space or place in this instance is going to be relational doesn't necessarily mean that I believe that, before the throne was created, God was in no place. Because I also believe that God, in this instance, never moved from said location, which is above the throne. I believe that He's eternally up. So that same exact place that we're indicating, or location that we're indicating, He did not move from there. And then when the throne was created, obviously the relation was, okay, Allah is above the throne. But before, we could just say that Allah is above. But another thing, wait, sorry, go ahead.
What's the distinction between location and place?
Okay, so in this instance, depending on the theory of space that you take, there's not necessarily going to be a distinction. But the way that I understand place not changing just because the throne is a creation is because I hold to something called tasalsul al-hawadith, and Shaykh al-Islam Ibn Taymiyyah talks about it. And tasalsul al-hawadith entails that Allah was always going to be creating, which means there is always going to be something that can be referenced with regards to God's upness. He's always going to be up because there's always going to be a subject B.
Yeah, well, you really didn't define or tell me what location is, because you said there's a distinction between location.
No. I said depending on the theory of space you take, you can make a distinction between location and place. However, with the theory that I appealed to, there's not going to be a distinction. And then I went on to say further, to answer your question, prior to the throne being created, how is it going to be the case that God is going to be eternally up or eternally above and so on and so forth? I said, and then you took the throne out of the equation. I said, even if you take the throne out of the equation, there's always going to be a subject B, because I believe in tasalsul al-hawadith, which means I believe that Allah Azza wa Jal was always creating. I believe that the genus of creation is eternal, which means that there's always going to be a subject B to refer to when we refer to God's upness.
Yeah, because the reason why I was confused is because you elicited a distinction between location and place, right? Because you state if a place is going to be relational, so you take place to be a relational property where there's going to be some subject which relates to another subject, right? And then I'll ask you the question that if the throne is created and you believe, God's place is going to be fixed in that certain point in time, then how could it be the case? Yeah, because do you not believe that God is in time as well?
But what does in time mean?
But time is something which is bounded by, he's also included in that measurement.
Being in time? I don't think that being in time is something that's coherent to say.
So you don't believe that God is in time?
I believe, wait, hold on. Being inside of time is not something that's coherent.
Okay, what's the incoherency? I don't get it. Can something be outside of time?
Can you tell me, wait, hold on. Can you tell me what it means to be inside of time?
Look, simple as that. I'll tell you. Simple. To be in time means to be measured by time. If we take time to be a measurement of change, for example, do you think that creation, right, or creation itself is going to be outside of time or in time?
I believe that creation can be measured with time, or is measured with time.
Yeah, but I'm asking the question, is creation inside of time or is it going to be outside of time?
If you're understanding inside of time to be being able to be measured by time, then sure, there's no problem with that.
So what do you think I was indicating if that wasn't what I was
I
indicating?
mean, I was asking you. I was asking you what you meant to clarify before I answered the question. That's the reason why I asked.
Okay, so what other notion? Okay, so what other notion did you think in signified?
Bro, saying something is in time presupposes that time is something with real ontology.
Okay,
Like we say Allah acts in time, not he's in time.
Of course, duh, right?
So you think time is a real thing with ontology?
And time is going to be, well, in my position, I believe, for time is going to be concrete as well as formal. So since time is going to signify a measurement of change, and it means that this measurement of change can be apprehended, and through the apprehension itself, we can divide the moments to before and after. That's how we understand time to be in that given respect. But I don't know what. I don't know.
Wait, G1, you affirm time is a concrete.
He asked me a question about time pertaining to my position. I gave you what time pertaining to my position.
Did you say it's
pertaining to your position, then does time have ontology? He asked you that.
I already told you yes. Like what? So
Wait, what's the argument for time being concrete?
That's irrelevant because we're not talking about my view on time. We're talking about.
Wait, he said time is concrete?
He said time is concrete.
Yes, I do believe that time is going to be concrete as well.
So you have this substantivist view of time.
That doesn't
obviously, we're just going to reject that, bro.
I don't believe, no, that, what the heck, I'm not operating on my usage of time, one. And two, right, when you read, for example, David Brain, when he speaks about God and creation itself, he speaks about time being concretized. Two, right, respect to the things which come into being. So I don't take a substantialist position on time. So that's just incorrect. And three, this is just irrelevant. Because my point is that, cool, you believe that time is going to be a relational property which God has, right? And when I ask you the question, okay,
a relational property?
Yeah, do you know?
Who said that? Wait, hold on. Who said that time is a property?
I'm not talking about time. I'm talking about space.
You just said time.
You just said time is a relational property.
Oh yeah, not time. It's I do believe that time is also going to be relational as well. So
is it a property?
G1 need a.
Yeah, it's going to be relational property as well. But that's besides the point.
Possessed by God.
That's besides. I don't believe that God has time. So I don't believe that God has time.
Holy blunder.
I don't believe. We're not talking about what I believe. Like what? But anyways, like I was saying, you guys, well, you specifically, Korra, believe that time is going to be a relational property.
No, I don't.
No, bro, she said it's a framework of distinction. Oh my God. It's a relational...
I guess this guy is the fallacious guy.
Okay, hold on. G1, she said
wait, what does it mean for time to be a relational property?
I mean, what's it called? Time is just going to be relative to the emotional bodies which is being considered under my position. But I mean space. You believe that space is going to be a relational property. Is that not going to be the case, Korra?
Okay, but
I said place.
Place is a relational property, sure. But what does it mean for time to be a relational property of God? What?
I already told you the reason. Like, there's no need for me to get back into it.
But like... Wallahi, I'm lost.
So you wasn't, before, you can get into my view later on, like I don't mind. But whole
is it your view that time is a relational property, or are you saying that it's our view?
I never said it's your view. I said it's my view. Like what the heck?
But you can't prove.
Okay.
You said it was my view twice. You literally said it was my view twice.
I meant to say you believe a space is going to be a relational
I said place.
And what do you think place? Okay.
Yeah, place is what I'm defining. Yeah, place is what I defined it as previously. But do you have a problem with it? Do you have a problem with my view?
Wait, hold on. Do you know what space is?
Yes, I'm aware of what space is.
Okay.
So do you have a wait? Hold on. Do you have a problem?
Hold on.
Wait, hold on. I'm asking you. Do you have a problem with my view?
We're gonna get into the view. Okay.
I'm asking you. Do you have a problem with my view?
Yes, I want to give you the problem. Just wait. We're inquiring into a position. Okay. Do you believe that place can exist without space?
No.
Okay, what is space?
It's insignificant to the conversation. Just present your view.
How's that insignificant? Because the whole point is that place is going to be occupied.
It's relational. That's what I'm taking space to be.
Okay,
I take
what
a
do you
spatial
think?
relativist view.
Do you believe a place and time, place and what's it called, space itself is going to be something which cannot exist without one another?
That's a bit interesting. I don't know about all that. Sure, you
Okay,
could say
what do you
that
think?
place can't exist without space. Sure.
Okay, then what is space? Because in order
Again,
for you to be in a
it's
place, you have to
significant to
be
the
occupied.
conversation.
It's legit significant to the
Okay,
conversation.
so present
Because
the
in order,
argument against my view.
I need to understand your view. Your view hasn't really been cashed out properly for me to understand it.
I mean,
Because
you were assuming my view in the comment section before you came up.
what do you mean assuming your view in the conversation? You was talking about JC concerning to our belief.
No,
Right,
no,
concerning to
no.
God's
You were
only
talking about
presence.
my view. No, you were talking about my view in the comment section.
In the comment section, I was speaking about my view because you were speaking to JC concerning to what she believed the Father was indicative of concerning to the prayer that she said. I was there in the comments. What are you talking about?
Yeah, in the comments you said Korra believes X, Y, and Z about God. That's
What
what
did I say?
That's what you prefaced the comment with.
Yeah, you believe that God is
you
determined.
said,
Oh, so you did mention my view. Okay, so present your argument against my view.
I can't give you an argument unless we actually analyze your position properly, bro.
Oh my
That's the whole
goodness,
point.
you already assumed my view in the comment section.
You already. It's not an
So I'm
assumption.
asking you. I
It's
said
not,
I
it's
take
not
a
an
spatial
assumption.
relativist view. I said I
It's
take a
not. It's
spatial
not an.
relativist view. So go ahead and argue against it.
You say you take a spatial relativist view. Okay, what's the spatial relativist view, please? Because earlier you were saying a place.
Yeah, so the way that I defined it to you previously, space in this instance is going to be the relation between subject A and subject B.
No, you define place. You just stated that there's going to be a distinction between what's called place and space in this given instant.
No.
That's what you
I said that you can. No. I said depending on the view you take, there's not going to be a distinction. Did you not hear what I said?
Yeah, beautiful. But then the point is that you stated that there's going to be distinction, right? When I brought
I
up
said
your
in my
point.
view there isn't going to be a distinction. G1.
Yeah,
Did you not track? That was only like 3 minutes ago.
You're not listening. No one said
G1, where is Harry Potter located, sir?
Wait, Kendall, can you shut up for a second? No one said you made that statement.
Chill out, bro.
No one said
I'm still waiting for an argument to be 100% transparent.
Yo,
I'm still waiting for an argument.
bro. What the hell?
That's not the, oh my goodness, why you guys are not listening. That's not the point, right? Earlier, right, when you were specifying your position, you stated that Allah is going to be fixed above the throne, right? And you defined place.
No, I said that Allah, when we say that Allah is above the throne.
Oh my
Wait, let me clarify.
Let me learn. You don't need to clarify.
You just said that I said X, so I'm going to clarify what I said.
You did say X, did you not?
I said that Allah is eternally above the throne. He was never not in that place which is above the throne. Regardless, and then wait, hold on, and I'm clarifying, G1.
You don't need to clarify. They ask for clarification.
I'm
still minding your position. Go ahead then. Did you or did you not say that concerning to Allah, right? Allah is going to be fixed above the throne, and it isn't going to be the case where Allah moves, right?
No, I don't believe that Allah moves, even though there is a view that exists. Wait, hold on. Even though there is a view that exists.
That isn't the question. I didn't ask you a question. I'm saying, is that the position that you specified earlier? Yes or no?
Is that not a question?
I'm asking you the question now. You don't know.
Are you idiotic? Yeah, that's a question.
Are you dumb? I'm asking you the question now.
No. Don't be idiotic. No, don't be.
Believe.
No, don't be stupid. Don't be stupid. I don't believe that God moves. Although a view like that exists,
I never asked you a question.
And I do believe that.
Oh my goodness,
buddy, don't be a slowpoke. I know it's hard for you, but don't be a slowpoke.
Yeah, I can't agree. You're not checking out. Did I say?
No, you're not tracking.
Did I ask you? Oh my goodness.
Go ahead.
Okay, do you know what steel man is, by the way?
Yes, I'm aware of what steel manning is.
Okay, so I was still minding your position. So when I said you believe,
yeah, and I was clarifying because you were purposefully omitting things.
I'm not admitting anything. What the heck?
I said omitting.
Omitting things. What did I? Oh my goodness, Brooklyn.
That's why I stepped in to clarify, because there were things that were omitted from my position.
There's no, oh my goodness, bro.
G1, why are you panicked, bro? Wait, hold on, G1, why are you panicked? You're usually more nonchalant than this man.
G1, why are you
panicking? There's this guy who's just making noise in the back, and I'm trying to like specify.
You were panicking before that, sir.
You're losing your Shalans, fam. What's going on?
Yeah. Anyways, like I was saying, right? I never asked a question about if you believed that Allah moves or not. I made a statement about what you believe.
So and then you asked me if that's what I believed.
And I'm asking you, no. I'm asking you.
Yes, you did. You asked me, is that what you said?
I'm asking you, oh my goodness. Can you just chill out for a second? I'm
No,
asking you, did I
you're
still man?
incompetent.
I'm
Wait, hold on.
asking you.
You're
I'm asking, oh my
incompetent,
goodness, bro.
G1. Hold on. No.
Listen,
You're
listen, I'm not asking about what you
incompetent.
believe. I'm asking you if I still man the position, yes or no.
Oh my god. Were you steel manning my position, meaning my belief?
You can still man the belief, but it's possible.
Okay,
that
and then
you can
did you
recant.
ask
Wait, hold
me if
on,
it was
let
correct?
me land.
Hold on, and then
me
did you
land.
ask me if it was correct? Yes or no?
Let me land.
G1, yes
you
or
if I
no?
still
G1, why are you
man the
shalanting,
position.
fam? What's going on?
Wait,
asked you if I
G1,
still
yes
man the
or no?
position.
Did you ask me if you were correct in what you understood my position to be?
No, that isn't what I asked you again.
When you
I
steel
asked
man
you-
someone's position, are you doing it with the intent of correctly representing their position?
No, that isn't what it practically means. No, steel
I'm
manning.
asking you, when you steel man someone's position, do you do it with the intent of representing it correctly?
I wasn't steel manning your position. I was steel manning what you
Why are you
stated.
You
shalanting,
weren't
bro?
steel manning my position.
I wasn't steel manning your position. I was steel manning what
Oh
you
my,
said.
you are
And let me tell you,
genuinely
and let me tell you,
incompetent.
and let me tell you, let me
You
tell
are
you why.
genuinely
And
incompetent.
let me
This
tell
is
you.
so embarrassing, wallahi.
Can you stop interrupting me?
Okay,
No, you're
G1, can you
genuinely
take the
embarrassing
L,
yourself.
man?
You
And let
weren't
me
steel
tell
manning my
you,
position.
I wasn't steel manning your position. I was steel manning what you said.
You said like less than a minute ago. You said less than a minute ago that you were steel manning my position.
I was steel manning what you said because
When I asked,
the whole point
were
is,
you
wait,
steel
hold
manning
up,
my
chill
position?
out.
You said yes, G1.
I didn't. I wasn't steel manning your position.
You
at
are
the given
idiotic.
point of me asking you the question. So you're gonna just keep yapping.
No, you're actually just being idiotic. This is
Okay,
incompetence.
you're just gonna be yapping. Okay, interesting.
No,
So
there's
anyways,
no
so
yapping
when I was
going
making
on.
a point,
A nice
when I was making a point earlier, right? You stated that Allah is going to be in a fixed position above the throne, and Allah does not move. That's what you stated. I'm asking you if you stated that. I'm not saying.
Words Allah does not move
Oh my
never
goodness.
left my mouth, by the way.
Can you chill out? Can you chill out?
No, I'm clarifying. You said that I stated X. The words, I never spoke about movement. I never spoke about movement.
Can you speak?
G1, I never spoke about movement, so don't be incompetent.
Can you speak after I'm done speaking? I don't know why you interrupted me.
No, I'm going to interrupt you the moment you misrepresent something.
It's not. How is that a misrepresentation?
Did I ever mention movement when we had a conversation?
Did you not say yes? You said.
Did I ever mention movement?
Yes.
No, I didn't. The word movement did not come out of my mouth. Slow tier.
Mentioning movement. Right, and stating the term is not the same thing, you idiot. You know that, right?
You're an absolute slow tier. You said that I said God can move.
Slow tier. Okay.
Absolute slow tier. You said I said God can move.
You know there's a distinction. Okay. Do you know there's a distinction between mention and use?
No, absolute slow tier. You said verbatim, I said Allah cannot move. You said verbatim. This was less than 30 seconds ago. You said I said that God does not move.
Can you stop doing the whole like...
Slow tier, you're getting absolutely dominated.
Absolutely dominated anyway. So you just keep interrupting me again. So earlier, okay, cool. The point is that you stated that Allah is going to be in a fixed position, and it isn't going to be the case that Allah deviates from this position. Even though I don't use the terms that you used, what's it called, verbatimly, the whole point is that the expression is going to signify the substance on what you indicated. And I'm asking you, pertaining to the substance of what I said, is that going to be correct, yes or no?
No, I didn't say all that, fam.
Yeah, I'm not talking about.
I'm going to clarify.
I'm not talking about what I said.
Now I'm going to clarify my position, okay?
So you didn't say in substance, so.
I never uttered the statements such as God does not or cannot move. I never uttered the statements that. Wait, hold on. Now you're going to let me talk, okay? So the point that's being made is that I said that God has always been and will always be above the throne, all right? And I said that independent of whether or not, like let's say for example, the throne is destroyed, I don't believe that his aboveness, his uru, is gonna go away. That's the position that I represented to you. Never did I mention movement or anything of that. Okay? So do you have an argument against this position since now you've understood it?
Again, the position, okay, whatever. So,
we trusted you, G1.
When you made that statement, the whole point is, well, we're not talking about what you said statement-wise, we're talking about what you said substantively speaking. Right, and what you said substantively speaking is that it's not going to be the case that fixed position, right, is going to be deviated from. Hence, I'll ask you the question, how could it be the case but God is eternally in relation to something if that thing, in order for him to relation to, does not exist? That was my point. And then you stated, right, but there's going to be a distinction between location and place. Then I asked you for a distinction between location and place, and then you stated that, oh no, it only depends on the context. Then why would you say that there's going to be a distinction in its given respect?
Wait, no, I
when
said that
responded
in
to you?
my worldview, I don't take place and space to be distinct.
Oh my goodness.
Did I
Did you
not
not
say
just-
those words
did you-
verbatim, or do you have a severe
I'm
tracking issue,
I'm
G1?
talking about, yeah, you don't know how to check.
No, you
Is that
have a
what you
severe
said?
tracking
Is that
issue
what
because I
said?
told you
Let me tell
explicitly in
let me
my
tell
worldview there's
I
not going to be a
trusted you,
distinction.
G1,
See,
and
now
you
I know you're not
lost.
checking.
G1,
Did you
you're
say-
getting absolutely
You
destroyed.
now you're not checking. You're not
No,
checking.
this is so embarrassing,
Now
wallah.
you're not checking. Now you're
No,
not
no,
checking.
no, hold
Christians
on,
are
because you
No, you're not
you said that
checking.
I said that there's a distinction between place and space. I said that in
You
my
said
worldview there
that-
isn't one.
You said that in response.
I said
right,
that
to
in my worldview there is
Oh my-
not one.
No one said you didn't say that. Are you slow?
Okay, no, but you just said verbatim that I said that there is a
You
distinction.
said, let me tell you, so now you
The
don't
G1
understand.
severe
you don't
tracking
understand the
issue.
order of
Please
events.
hop off the panel.
You
You're
don't
embarrassing
understand-
yourself.
Yeah, this is how I know you
So
don't understand
G1,
the order.
instead of embarrassing yourself
my
this
goodness.
early in the morning, I know it's in the UK, you know, like it's 12 p.m. noon. Stop embarrassing yourself and present an argument.
Okay, now you're just yapping. Because
No,
the
you're
whole point is,
absolutely getting baked.
I'm giving
So
you.
stop embarrassing
Yo,
yourself.
yo,
and give
G1,
me
how many
argument.
G1s?
Am
How
I
many
getting-
G1s are on the
okay,
panel?
cool. If I keep getting interrupted, bro, just do short time because I can't be asked.
No, you're absolutely
What do you
no,
mean?
you're
No,
absolutely
no, 'cause you're
embarrassing
yapping.
yourself.
You're yapping.
No, you're
Because the whole
absolutely
point
embarrassing
is-
yourself. So
Can you
present an
stop-
argument or
can you
hop off
stop
the panel.
yapping? Can you stop yapping?
Present
Because
an
the whole-
argument or hop off the panel.
How
I'm
many
gonna give an
G1s?
argument if I inquire into your position. The whole point is,
I
if
already
this rhetoric
explained
matter,
the position.
You didn't.
So
Look, the
go
whole
ahead.
point. The whole point is you don't know, right? You stated
No,
earlier that it
donut.
isn't going to be the case, right? But Alice fixed.
Yo, this
Look,
fat shit's dreaming about food, man. Listen, just present the argument.
fat she's human, but I'm not fat.
Just
bro.
present the
I'm not-
argument, G1.
Listen, I'm not the one who's sending guys pics, bro. Like, don't be talking about me.
Hey,
About the way
G1.
I look, right?
Don't
No one knows
present
what
the
I look
argument,
like.
man.
No one knows what I look like, right? But people know what you
Hey,
look
don't
like.
lie, man.
Hey,
You days
G1,
were
shit.
crazy.
Hey, G1,
I'm
shit.
not the one who
No,
got
you
leaked.
both days were crazy.
Hey,
I'm not the
G1,
one
The
who
shit.
point
You
is,
might be,
present the
man.
argument.
I'm not the one
G1,
who
you
got
might be,
leaked.
man. We don't know.
Present
I'm
the
not the one who
argument,
got
bro.
leaked, bro. I'm not the one who got leaked, bro.
Trusted
Relax
you.
yourself.
You might be. You might be
G1,
G1.
you have
I
no
reject
argument.
it.
If you
I
have an
reject
argument,
it.
either present one or hop off the panel.
I want to give you an argument if you just stop
Okay,
the
so present
interruption.
it now.
How many G1s on the panel? Go ahead.
Yo, Christian Cope's
can
leaking
we
the
do
G1
short term?
quiz, man. Just
Can we-
present
Yo,
the argument,
Can we
G1.
do
The
short term?
G1 files are not going to look good, bro.
Your dog's
Present
a
the
kiss, but do
argument,
short
man.
term, but you just keep interrupting me. I can't be honest.
Yeah,
And then
because
this
we're
thing, the other
waiting for
guy-
an argument, G1.
Okay, how am I supposed to give you an argument if I
Wait,
understand the position properly?
Yeah, so
speaking?
G1, you've been sitting on this panel for the past 20 minutes and we haven't heard an argument yet. So
Oh, yeah,
we're waiting for
because
an
maybe,
argument.
because maybe there's a woman who just keeps yapping, interrupting every time.
Yeah,
I'm
no,
trying to reply to the
maybe
individual.
you
Yeah,
asked
his
me to
name's
clarify
G1.
my
I don't know what
position
you're
and I was,
talking
wait,
about.
hold on,
I
wait.
didn't
No,
ask you. I didn't ask you. I didn't ask you
G1,
to clarify your
maybe
position.
it was just the case that you
I
asked me to
didn't-
clarify my position, and
didn't-
I did in
I
fact do
didn't.
so, but you were too
I-
incompetent to understand my position. So now
The-
I'm going
the
to wait for
point
you to
is-
give an argument
Yeah,
so you
the
can
point-
stop embarrassing yourself, okay?
The point-
So I'm
the
waiting
point
for
is
you to
you're
present an
being-
argument, and once you do so and you stop embarrassing yourself, maybe your Christian brothers and sisters will stop clowning you in the comments.
Korra, it's okay.
I
Let him tell us how many G1s
Leave it
there
at-
are on the panel.
Hi
Okay, cool. So you're
guys,
just
how
gonna
are you
keep.
doing?
Okay,
I
beautiful.
thought
So you're
in
gonna.
this land women are supposed
So-
to be quiet.
oh
when
my
you come
goodness,
on
man.
here, you're so loud. and
Get
so-
out of here. Get out of here.
Oh my
Okay,
goodness,
I'm
man.
gonna treat you like Paul and send you
the
packing.
whole point is that you've been obscure about the position, right? Because when I made my statement in reference to what you believe, right, when I stated that, okay, cool, if Allah is eternally in a place, right, and place is going to be relational, then it has to be something which God relates to. And if you're saying that the place which God relates to is going to be the throne, then how is it going to be that
It's
Allah
not
is in
just
a
the
place if there's no place to be?
We
Right?
don't
It's
say
not
that,
just-
though.
Oh, that's such a trash argument.
Can you
G1.
shut the
We
hell up?
don't
Can
say
you
that
shut-
though,
That's
G1. We
such
don't
a
say
trash-
Wait,
that.
hold on, let him land, let him
I'm
land,
not
let him land, and
giving
then we'll respond.
this. You see, it's funny, right? Because this is the point that I made in the beginning, and you responded to the point by saying, "But there's going to be a distinction between space and place." Hence,
okay.
I asked you what the distinction between. No, in fact, you stated that there's going to be a distinction between location and place. Right? Then I asked you, what is the distinction between location and place? But then you said that, oh, you don't believe.
No,
there's a
we were
distinction
talking
between
about
location
space and place. No, G1, hold on.
No,
No.
no. We were
You
speaking
asked me
location
about
and-
space and place. So now I'm going to respond to what you
was-
said. Wait,
Oh my
no.
goodness.
I'm going to respond to the actual substance. So we were taking space to be relational. And in this instance, you said, okay, well, like, let's say, for example, we take the throne out of the question. How exactly can God still be in a place if we take the throne out of question? Yeah, so what I said is regardless of whether or not we take the throne out of question, I believe that God was always creating, which means there was always something to refer to. There was always a referent, independent of the throne. Even if we take the throne out of question, I can literally just say that God is up relative to the heavens. God is up relative to the earth. God is God is up relative to X and so on and so forth. There's no issue with me saying that.
Okay, no one said you didn't say that. The whole point is location.
Okay, so then there's no argument.
Location is not. What do you mean there's no argument? So that means location and place is going to be synonymous, right? Do you take that to mean the same thing?
When I say location and then I say place, I mean the same thing.
Okay, beautiful. Okay, cool. So you believe a God is always okay. So is God always in a place slash location?
Yes.
Been saying the same thing.
I'm still waiting for an argument, by the way, G1. I'm still waiting for an argument.
I'm going to give you an argument.
So hurry up. Loki, you got 2 minutes, bro. You got 2 minutes.
Talking about 2 minutes,
you have 2 minutes to drop an argument or you're getting dropped, to be honest with you.
Okay, so maybe shut up. Okay.
Present an argument, G1.
JC was doing better than G1. Okay.
No, on God, JC was doing better.
So, okay, so you're going to keep interrupting. So, Kinder, I don't know why you're moving like an assist in the back. Just keep yapping.
Present the argument.
Hey, brother, how many G1s are on the panel?
So I'm going to get interrupted.
You can't talk to me.
Just present the argument. Just present the argument.
Once you can count, you can talk. Once you can count, you can talk to me.
Maybe tell your lapdog to just shut up for a second. Oh my goodness.
Present the argument, kid.
So if you believe that Allah is eternally if you believe that Allah is eternal. Oh my God.
Because I'll tell you what, look,
yeah,
Allah
I can't lie. Just give me.
You're mistaken already.
I can't lie.
Okay, wait, hold on.
Give me showtime. I can't be honest, bro. Oh my goodness.
Nobody's given you have no aura, bro. Nobody's giving you showtime, man. Just present the argument. You got no aura, bro. Nobody's giving you showtime, man.
Yo, give me the stage out, boy.
It's not about aura, bro. You just keep interrupting. You guys don't know how to have a conversation. I was
just present the argument.
Go ahead. I'll shut up.
JC would cook G1.
And just to present, it's going to be just to understand, the argument that you're going to present is going to be a defeater to my position, correct?
Well, it depends. Really depends on what your position is. Do you believe in do you take necessitarianism? Do you believe that creation is going to be eternal?
No, I don't believe that creation itself is eternal, no.
So
I believe that God created in time. So what I believe, so if you actually sit down with the book of Shaykh al-Islam ibn Taymiyyah's and you sit down and you find out what tasalsul al-hawadith means, I don't believe that creation is eternal. I believe that God created in time. I believe that the genus of creation is eternal.
So you believe the genus. So what do you mean by the genus of creation being eternal?
Okay, so we'll say it like this. So I believe that God was always creating, meaning there wasn't a time where God was not creating. We go as far back as we can. But the point is that this doesn't mean that all of these creations are now going to be eternal, because I believe that God creates at particular times as well. Therefore, the creations are going to be temporal in this instance.
Okay, so do you take Allah to be eternally in the place as an essential property of Allah?
Wait, essential property? Wait, what do you mean by essential property?
No, it's not, because...
Oh my God, wait, hold on. Hold on, chill. I'm still waiting for an argument. Just present the argument.
The point is, right, I need to understand your position.
Wait, hold on. Hold on. But in the wise words of G1, questions aren't arguments. You said you're going to present an argument, so get to present it.
I am going to see the difference between me and you.
I said you have 2 minutes. I said you have 2 minutes, G1.
The difference between me and you is that I am going to present an argument. So
yeah, but you've been trying to present an argument for 30 minutes.
Like, hurry up.
Maybe.
You've been making the terrible attempt at presenting an argument for 30 minutes.
Maybe.
I just want to know how many G1s.
Okay, so maybe if you just shut up and don't interrupt me as well as
maybe if you stop wasting time and actually present a defeater to my position and you stop embarrassing yourself.
Yo, watch how you talk to G2 over here.
So G1, just listen. What you're gonna do is you're gonna stop asking me questions and you're gonna start presenting arguments. And if you don't do that, you're gonna get dropped.
Okay, this is one last question. Do you
present
believe
the argument?
I'm going to give the argument. Look, that's the difference.
Okay, present the argument then.
Okay,
present it then. Go ahead.
Can you start
because you're embarrassing yourself. I need to listen. I have Fajr and you're embarrassing yourself. I've been talking to you for 30 minutes.
Can you stop doing
so
the
I need a defeater
thing,
to my position.
Can you stop doing this Richard Max? Oh my goodness.
Yo,
I mean, are you gonna
I think
wait?
we
Hold on.
need-
Are
I
you
need
gonna
to-
present an argument? Yes or no?
I think we need to start moderating.
So
Are you
can
gonna do it? Wait, are you gonna do it without asking me questions? Because
gonna
according
ask
to you,
you-
questions aren't arguments.
I'm gonna ask you one more question in order for me to present the argument, because the
I've
whole point is the
you've-
argument.
you
the
already
argument,
know my
The argument.
position.
No, I don't. If I did,
So
then I'll
stop
give you.
wasting time.
If
We've
I
been
knew-
talking about my position. Wait,
hold on,
We've been
hold on.
talking about my position for
No,
30
I don't know
minutes.
your position. What the
Yo,
heck?
yo,
And-
G1.
Have we not been
He
talking about
literally
my
said
position for
the
30
relation
minutes?
is
we
real.
haven't been
Listen,
speaking.
G1,
This
G1.
guy
Oh
is
my-
so
He said,
embarrassing.
G1.
Oh
She
my
This
said the
goodness.
guy,
relation
G1,
is
is
real.
actually so embarrassing.
Why do I keep getting interrupted?
G1.
You're embarrassing
G1.
yourself. So present the
I keep
argument.
getting interrupted. Can you shut the hell? Can
Yo,
you just
because
shut
you
the
keep
hell up?
saying you don't know her position like 20 times, bro.
Or what if I did? Then I would have gave the argument at the
Bro,
beginning.
she
But
said
since
the
I don't-
relation
Nah, I
is
mean,
real.
clearly not,
The
bro.
change is on the side of
my
creation, not
goodness.
Allah.
Oh my
Go ahead.
goodness. Can you shut
That's
the
your
hell
position.
up?
Is
Can
he
you
gonna
shut
wait?
the hell up?
G1, you have 1 minute to just drop a quick little syllogism, man.
Can you shut the hell up, bro? Oh my goodness, bro. So do
No,
you
you're
This
gonna get
guy's
dropped if you
chalant.
Yeah,
keep
This
it
is
up.
the
P1,
most. This is the
G1
most
is not
he's
This
chalant.
guy is so
P2
embarrassing.
cannot
Nah,
count.
G1, you're
This is
embarrassing
like-
This is like
yourself.
peak
This is
chalant,
so
bro.
bad.
Your doctor
Peak
could make.
chalant.
I can't like doctor
This
could.
is so
bro.
embarrassing, wallahi. Just
Doctor
present
could
the
make
argument.
sure.
Yo,
Make
don't
time,
appeal
bro.
to the host, man. What's going on?
Yeah, oh my god.
Make
Bro.
sure
P1,
time,
he
bro. I
cannot
keep
count.
getting
P2, he
interrupted.
cannot count. P3,
I
he's
keep
dumb
getting
completely.
interrupted.
You're
Man. This
cooked.
is crazy.
Oh my god, bro.
Look, there's King Dawa, Lapdog 1, and then there's Lapdog 2.
yeah,
Rabbi just keep interrupting.
G1.
Yo,
Like, what are we
G1,
doing,
oh
man?
my
What are we
god, bro.
doing?
Yo, G1. How many G1s
Like, this
are on
is
the
actually
panel?
crazy.
G1,
Yo,
how many
G1,
G1s?
G1, Allah
going
having
on?
a place is
Can
not an
we-
essential.
can
It's
we
not an
do-
essential property.
I've got
Ryan,
two.
am I
Wait, I've got. Okay,
am I
fine,
talking
fine.
to you, Ryan, or am I talking to
Whoa,
Bro?
we are all
I've got- okay,
one,
no,
bro.
I've got
But
two
you can't
questions.
give the argument, so I don't know what
Habibi,
you're
no,
talking
No,
about.
this is so embarrassing.
I've got two questions for
I'm gonna
G1.
go pray
The
Fajr.
point-
Let me know when he presents the
point-
argument.
Oh my goodness,
Assalamu
let's go.
Alright, wa alaikum
Oh my-
salam.
Bro, just
Okay.
leave this laptop
Wait,
for
I've just got
15 minutes.
two
bro.
questions. I've just got two
Can I
questions for
stop getting
G1.
into?
Wait,
Can
King.
I stop getting
King,
interrupted, bro?
King, lahza,
G1.
please.
How many
Can you
G1s
guys
on the
shut-
panel?
King,
And how does it
shut,
conclude?
can you shut the hell up,
Bro,
bro?
King,
Let me
can you
speak,
give
bro.
it,
Oh
can
my
you give us
goodness.
just a second, please?
Yeah. Bring him
Oh,
back.
now he's gone.
Okay, bring
so
him back.
he was
Yo,
gonna get
yo,
it.
yo.
Bring him back.
Yo, Ryan, you can address that.